Okay, now I'd like to discuss the other sheet in your packet, cuantos días hay, how many days are there. This is an activity that we have done together in class, yet when I've overlooked your assignments that you submitted, I am very disappointed in some patterns I'm noticing. So I need to review how this activity is supposed to be completed so that you all receive the best grades possible. Okay, so please turn to this page, cuantos días hay. If you recall, I explained that the strategy for answering every item will be the same. Cuantos días hay simply means how many days are there. And finally, en means in, as in in, and then the month follows. Cuantos días hay en enero simply means how many days are there in January. So in your answer, you should have capital H, I, the word I, then the number of days in the month. In January, there are 31 days. That's why we have 31. The next word that should be in your sentence is días. D-I acento A-S. D-I-A-S with an accent on the I. N-E-N, and then, of course, the month. Now, if you look at the ink, the color of the ink, what is in black is what should be in every answer. I should be how every answer begins. Then you should have a number that will vary depending on the month you're discussing. Días en should also be there. And then the month that concludes your sentence will depend on the question. So for number 1, you will have enero. For number 2, you will have en febrero. What I'm noticing is that 1, you're not punctuating your sentences. Every sentence needs to have a period at the end. Secondly, I'm noticing that you're not respecting the rules of capitalization in Spanish. As I've said before, the days of the week and months of the year in Spanish are not capitalized. Therefore, you will be penalized if you submit an assignment with a capital F, for instance, for febrero. They must be lowercase for days of the week and months of the year. So that is basically what I'm noticing about this activity. Again, the capitalization is being totally overlooked and the punctuation. So please, you have the word order. Again, every statement begins with I, then follows the number of days in the month. Then you have the words días, en, and then the month. So it really should not be difficult. Let me review numbers 1 and 2. Again, ¿cuántos días hay en enero? The answer is, hay 31 días en enero. Remember that even though uno is 1, when you use the word 1 before a noun, it becomes un when it's used in 21, 31, etc. Number 2, ¿cuántos días hay en febrero? Hay 28 días en febrero. That is the answer for number 2. For number 3, how many days are there in March? The answer is still the same. Hay 31 días en marzo. Punto final. There are 31 days in March. Again, I is the letter or the word that will remain constant, as is días en, or as are días en. What you put in between I and días will be determined by the number of days in the month. What goes after en depends on the month about which we are talking. This is a very simple exercise, students, and I expect perfection. Please correct your papers. Thank you.